Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil Village. This is episode 10. Last time we finished clearing up what we could access in the village, and then we heard about the other three lords and made our way to House Beneviento. And then we got our weapons stolen, and now we have to get them back, as well as obtain Rosa's legs. But we didn't actually finish examining this doll to see what else we could find. There's something in the mouth, but you need some kind of tool to get it. That looks like film strip. Man, we're just gonna have to examine all these different parts. Left eye, mouth. Bandages are too tough. You need something to cut them. Alright, so disassembling this mannequin is going to be a multi-step process. Come on, Ethan. Give it a good tug. Blood-covered ring. Winding key. Man, this thing is just full of goodies. And I think, yeah, we already did this one. This is where we got the other key. Unless I can pull this off. Okay. 3 eyes have to be shut to be balanced. I think that's all we can do with it right now. This leg doesn't do anything. Ethan just inherently knows there's nothing in this leg. Kind of thought that was a button right there. Alright. So now we got some tools. Let's see what we can find in here. Looks like something could fit in the depression. Yeah, we don't have a circle there. Okay, so there's 2 symbols there. We need a combination to get out. And it's locked from the other side, so we can't really go very far. This thing had stuff in it in RE7, like this type of container, but can't even pick it up. And we can't do anything with the clock, despite having a winding key. Well, shit, we don't really have far to go, do we? Doll woman, combination lock, sealed door, sink. I guess we need to finish up with her. I mean, what do we got? We got the chest, we've got the left eye, the mouth. The other eye doesn't do anything. Yeah, it's just 3 closed eyes. What was the symbol? It's just a crow with outstretched wings. I feel like you could fish that out with a key. I guess we can just assume the last one. I mean, I'm kind of looking around here, like, what can I potentially get another symbol out of? It's a photo of Mia, but why is it here? And why is she dead? All right, we can't guess the third one because it's not there. Okay, crow with outstretched wings. Looking left. Okay, yeah. I was like, is there one where they're in the triangles? But no, there's only one shape for these. He says it looks familiar. Something underneath it, is there? No. Not that. Well, I'm stuck. I must have missed something I can interact with, because, like, I have these tool objects, but none of them are relevant to anything in this room. And I can't leave this room without something circular. And it says there's nothing else in here. I was like, which of these possible objects could water help with? Wedding ring? A cleaned ring. It looks exactly like Mia's wedding ring. Okay, now do I, like, put it back on? I can't stick the wedding ring onto the photo. Actually, this bird is facing right? I can't actually tell where the head is. I think it's on the right side. I don't have anything to cut that yet. Somehow I don't think the last piece is going to just pop out when I do this. Yeah, it's not going to, like, slide out of a section of the door. So this whole episode is going to be in one room. Oh 052911. Never forget. Alright, well, I've already defeated my expectation and escaped the room before the end of the episode. This is still the same place that we came from. I kind of expected it had changed. Yeah, looks like the power's out. You can't use that here. Don't be silly. Suppose this is the reason they didn't give me any ammo either.
Why is this here?
Oh, it's that favorite song of his. Something's not right. Am I supposed to know how to play this? I mean, I don't really know that much about how music boxes work, but I assume there has to be like a sequence of pins for it to play properly. Like, you know, instead of having gaps. I mean, there are these scratches across it, which look like they have to line up. Nope. Like, that scratch looks right, but then there's a piece missing from it that I don't see a connection for. Is this one? No, that's too low. I mean, that looks almost right. It's just this piece right here that doesn't look like it lines up. Yeah, no. But I mean, the first two are right because they line up with the actual side piece. I guess it has to be like this, because these two have to be next to each other. But then they don't line up with the scratch on the other side. Maybe these two are not actually together. Yeah, so I was just assuming those two scratches went together, even though there was another one that lined up. Okay, tweezers. That'll get us the photo out of the mouth. Anything else in here? Open up, darling. No, not your eye. Don't need that yet. I can't tell Ethan that our daughter was born as a mold baby that needs injections to stop from growing old. Okay. So this we can go to the study, and we should be able to play it on that projector. I mean, this is kind of like the birthday room from RE7. Puzzle that you slowly work out the sequence of. Our happy family. Rose's best friend in the whole wide world. She really likes this fairy tale, the most important thing in the world to us. A wedding gift from Grandma and proof of Ethan's everlasting love for me. Okay. Can I... There we go. Wasn't letting me select it. Okay, so monkey. I don't think that second one is accurate, just because she was telling it. So monkey, fairy tale, rose, I don't know, and the ring. Monkey, fairy tale, rose, wedding ring, and oh, that's the music box. Climb into the spooky well, Ethan. It's the only way. We are all judging you, Ethan. I did need scissors. Really? Oh, those are bandages. I was like, you can't kick these boards, but they're not boards this time. Imagine not being able to make it through 3 bandages. You're just like, oh, it's too tough. I can't get through them. I can't just push them up and down and squeeze through. I don't even know why I picked that up. You got Ethan.
Please, Ethan, listen to me. I didn't want to keep it from you.
Mia?
I didn't want to lose you again. I didn't want to destroy this family.
Mia, what are you talking about?
I love you both so much. I had to. I had to do it.
I'm just gonna hang up now. Looks like something could fit in the depression. Like a baby. Okay, we loop back to the medical room. Wait up, Ghost Mia. That looks like a disc we need. Brass medallion. Yeah, that one didn't need rotating. Is there gonna be a spooky well down here? I mean, I gotta say, this is definitely a change of pace for this house. I kind of just figured it would be combat. Yeah, there is a spooky well down here. We're gonna find Pete down here. Breaker box key. Okay. I thought this would lead somewhere. Oh no, I'm having Max Payne flashbacks. Constant baby noises. Ethan's having a bad Valkyr dream. Okay, so we got the breaker box key, so I guess we're done now. But it wasn't fine after all. I thought that was an intestine, but I guess it's just a sheet? Or is it a really long umbilical cord? Monster baby! Rose, you've grown. Definitely getting a shot of that. This looks like something you would see in an old, like, 80s Italian horror movie. I want to get, like, a better shot of it, though. Don't consume me yet. There we go. That's a perfect what the fuck thumbnail. Alright, time to go. Really, this is just what all fathers fear. Their child will grow up into a fleshy baby monster. Locked. the juddering cheek. Yummy. I just had to let that happen because I went the wrong way. I have to go through the medical door that we opened. I mean, that's good. I wasn't expecting there to be a horrific baby thing. I mean, the button's held down, so there should be something playing over the radio. Oh. I wasn't sure the door actually opened. I was like, where am I? Mother's door. Okay, we don't have a baby emblem. Man, it is intensely dark in here now. Well, that's a relief. It also sounds like it's coming through a baby monitor, which is a nice touch. The decline and something. Ugh, look at this slime trail. It's like a filthy slug. Alright, this seems to be a fairly normal looking area. with nothing in it, of course. Really not much of a lordly manor we've stumbled into, considering Dimitrescu gets a whole fucking castle. Okay, we can hide under the bed, which implies that there's a reason to hide. Perfectly safe. Just don't pull out your motion tracker. Okay, but there's not actually anything in here yet. Wait, what did we just pick up? A fuse. Gotta get back to the breaker box then. There's no way that Slug Baby can fit under here. Ethan, I need you to turn around. I can't. I can't turn around and look behind me. I mean, I'm pretty sure the reason that I'm looking this way is so that when it goes around the bed, I can back up and run away. Ethan, please stand up. Boy, not very good at chasing. I can still hear it in the background when the music stopped, like, oh, you're fine. I think we need to do a lap while we wait for the elevator. Wait, how do we get out of this room? It's even got the backwards legs of that one creature from the movie I can't remember that's about an alien monster baby. I just love the little lip flaps it has that vibrate. Well, that was a fun little detour. I still don't have all my weapons, though. Also, it's looking kind of blurry up here. I think Ethan is still tripping.
Don't leave. I can't let you.
You're still alive, huh? You better try to be cool before my friends murder you!
I really wish you could just tilt your head a little bit during cutscenes, but I'm pretty sure they don't let you because it would break stuff. You also can't zoom in.
TikTok. Your life song of I.
Wait!
But I just found you.
Try and find me.
I choose to leave instead. I don't know if she's actually moving or if there's a specific spot I need to look. Based on where the sounds are coming from. Okay, so if you take too long, you get brutalized by dolls. And I don't have any healing, because they took all my inventory. Here you are. Found you. I don't know where to look. This door is still blocked. It's not like there's a lot of hiding spots. That's gonna kill me. Oh no, it didn't. I can pretty much guarantee you I'm gonna die before I find her though, because like there's not that many hiding spots. And I am pretty sure she's moving around and not just in one specific spot.
Everything would be better if Rose wasn't born.
Fucking monster.
Well, you know what they say, if it bleeds, you can stab it repeatedly with scissors. Okay, so now I know that she's just kind of like lying on the floor. Honestly, I think I need to crank the sensitivity up because, like, I have to move my mouse so many times just to turn around. Blood prints. Come on, find the spot to grab it.
You do this to Rose, too.
Well, at least he didn't hesitate this time. Just immediately stab it. Alright, where are you at? there even a hallway here before? Okay, this is the same one. Sounds like she's right in this corner. So we are on a time limit before that happens, since we can't heal. Do we have to find her again from the start? Yep. No, not photo mode this time. Skip.
Try and find me.
So is she in the same places? Because she was just on the floor in here last time. Or actually, not in here, but around the corner. Right here. Alright, well I know what to look for, so I can kind of try to rush now. I don't know if there's like an obvious way to tell where she is though, like she has a distinct laugh, but it only seems to play when you're near her. I can't even skip that.
Everything would be better if Rose wasn't born.
Fucking monster.
So, okay, the blood trail's here, which means I guess after the first one, it's not random at all. Though she's not in here.
You do this to Rose, too.
Okay, so she's not in here either. And we haven't gotten attacked by the doll cloud yet. She's not very good at hide and seek, honestly.
We're never going to get out of here. Stupid idiot! What are you doing to my cute friends?
I mean, when they first showed that there was an animate doll, my guess was that she had, like, flesh inside of her.
It's over.
Well, we beat one of the lords without having to fire a single bullet.
Mia, I'll make things right. What? Good. I need to get out of this place.
I mean, that was very different. Again, I wasn't expecting that. I thought this was just going to be another typical action section with its own set of enemies. So, it's nice that they try to do a little bit of the classic horror stuff here, too. Okay, so now it's a four-winged unborn
That's who's
key.
behind all this?
So we take the leg flask,
That makes two.
and baby makes two. There's still something in here that I can't find. There's a treasure chest in there. Wonder if I can get to that from outside. Oh. Maybe this is what it wants me to pick up. Angie? Am I just going to sell that? Yep, that's all that's in here. So let's check around the corner here. Because we didn't find the gardener's key while we were here. Yeah, the closet is like right here. Like if it said there was a weak spot in the wall, we could blow it open. I might just try that anyway. We got a couple extra pipe bombs. So I don't know if this is going to be another backtrack thing that we just can't do yet, but there's no option to interact with it. And we didn't miss anything in here, so I don't know where the gardener's key is. There's this door over here, which can't access yet. Huh. Like again, maybe if we come back here later, there's an optional enemy we have to deal with in order to get into that side room. Okay, so I think we're going to wrap up now that we've dealt with the Beneviento, which I guess was Donna, the actual not doll. I admit, I thought we'd get more of an explanation for that whole situation. She didn't really have much of a character aside from she likes dolls. But yeah, we didn't spend any bullets, so we're still just as stocked up as before we went in. This is a really long elevator. Also, which of the four beasts would that be? Would she have been like the skinny reaper? Because that is the order it went in the fairy tale at the start of the game. It was giant bat, and then skeletal death thing. And then the next one was the fish, which would be Moreau. Okay, so we can use something here. Probably the... I was going to say the doll, but I think that's a treasure because it's not in here. Dirty with ash. The Valley of Death is probably a hint. This wasn't here before. Almost like we hallucinated the whole path here with Mia. But yeah, like we didn't even get an indication of why we were hallucinating. Thought that was gonna go somewhere. Zombie. More zombie. Oh, they're especially spongy too. They really love their bullet sponge enemies in this. Some like Night of the Living Dead shit here. I think these are just more of the same things from the castle. See, right there, extra fire rate would have really helped. Wow, that kind of sucked. They were like ridiculously absorbent of bullets. Especially considering the enemies that they're just copies of. Alright, so I think we just don't stick around. We go into the house, we take what we need, and we get the fuck out of there. Or we get overrun. Where does this go? It just goes around. More lay. Sun and Moon Ball. Okay, well, we haven't found a second labyrinth yet. Actually surprising, because I would have assumed there was going to be one in each of the Lord's houses, since they said there's 4 of them. But we didn't find one in the house up there. It's a mine. That's a dope new shotgun. Okay, so this is not the gardener's house then? Okay, we need to get the fuck out of here. Still only has a capacity of 4, though, so it's actually even lower than the one we have now. Okay, we need some healing. I have 4 rusted scrap and 1 gunpowder. So I have enough to make some shells. I'll give it a sniper ammo, too. Get the fuck out of here. Find a save point. Or a checkpoint, even. Maybe this is the gardener's house. Gotta make sure to open all the outhouses. Photo of a strange bird. Okay, I'm guessing that is the rare to this area bird that we need to kill. Rare and exotic? Better kill it. And make meat out of it. Like one of those nut jobs that eats bushmeat. Madalena, head. Alright. Very valuable. It's an antique. Oh, there's the labyrinth right there. Which has another skull in it. Explosive rounds. Okay, there's a typewriter in here. Luthier's key. So we can use that next time to open up that house we saw. November 10th. Mistress Donna is now Mother Miranda's adopted daughter. In all my years, I've never been this overjoyed. Ever since childhood, she's always feared others due to the scar across her face. After her parents' death, she locked herself away and would only talk to Angie, the doll her father made her. I am forever thankful to Mother Miranda's infinite compassion. November 27th. Mistress Donna seems happy. It might be my imagination, but I feel like her doll Angie is even more lively than before. She came to me in the garden today and used Angie to talk with me. We had a mighty fine conversation. Something about receiving a gift of power from Mother? November 29th. Mistress Donna gave me yellow flowers and told me to plant them in the garden. I planted them in front of Miss Claudia's grave. I don't know if it was the scent of the flowers, but I felt lightheaded. Then, like a dream, I saw my departed wife. I mentioned this to Donna, and she seemed thrilled by it. She told me to go to the house tomorrow and see her. She said I could see my family once more. I'm not sure what she meant by that, but she's so kind. Okay, so the flowers were why we were hallucinating. And they were the one thing that was growing everywhere. So, that'll do it for episode 10 of Let's Play Resident Evil Village. That was a cool kind of diversion, but I'm looking forward to getting to blast some new creatures next time. But until then, y'all take care.